afternoon, folks. A warm welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon. Gosh, there's not very many people here today. Way back in year 2000, I did my auctioneer's course. The first things they said was, when you call an auction in rooms and you've only got a very small crowd, it's a great place for you to be in because that means you've got a quality crowd. So that's what I'm seeing in front of me here this afternoon, folks. So welcome along, and a special welcome, of course, to our viewers watching via the live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome into our EVES auction room. I'm just going to offer you, my name's Grant Child, I'm going to offer you the first 5 properties today, and then I'm going to hand over to my good friend, colleague, and fellow auctioneer, Jordan Sidwright, and he will offer you the remaining properties. So these folks across the bottom of the screen there, Trevor, Craig, Sarah and Jill, they're what I call our negotiation team. If your bids don't take you to the seller's reserve price, then we'll simply pause the auction and one of these folks will step in and they'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions and go through that negotiation process with our sellers. Obviously, at that level, we are below the seller's reserve price, so we can't help you at that level, but we'll give you that opportunity. Now, one thing I want to make very, very clear, folks, is, well, 2 things I want to make clear, is if we don't reach agreement today and it comes back and we finish up closing the auction, anyone can come forward and make an offer. The second thing I want to make very clear is there are a lot of buyers out there that are viewing properties that are what we call conditional buyers. They're not in that elite position of cash that you are in today, so we're going to give you the first opportunity to sell with our vendors. So if we close the auction and other offers come in, you'll be in one of those multiple offers. You won't know what your competition's doing, so your best opportunity is today whilst the auction is live, and of course we wish you the best in your endeavours. Documentation, we're going to quickly rustle through that. Our marketing consultants that have been working with you, whether you're vendors or sellers, they've provided you with that booklet you see on the screen. It's the Buyers and Sellers Guide, obviously available just outside the auction room there in the stand. Been around a long time, but there's some good tips in there on how to go about buying and selling real estate, and I'm sure you've all had the opportunity to peruse that. When you sign the contract today, you are confirming that we have given you that document in writing. So to the contract I take you now, that's been circulated in draft form as you see there on the screen. Finalised copies also in the stand outside of the auction room there. If there's been any changes throughout the proceedings, then we'll alert you to what those changes are. But I'm sure your marketing consultants, they've been great ambassadors for you throughout the marketing period thus far. They will have alerted you to those changes and amendments anyway. But we'll just confirm them for you so we're all bidding on the same playing field. Now, by way of your bidding today, folks, I'm going to assume that you've read and understood and accept that contract, you've done your due diligence, taken any specialist advice that you need, and of course consulted with your solicitor because you bid and buy on the basis you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So given that, I'm going to assume that you've understood that contract just by way of your bidding. What you see up there on the screen, folks, you would have read that in clause 2 of the front page of the contract. That covers off the conduct of auction. Again, by way of bidding, I'm going to assume you read through that. It's a standard procedure week after week at the auction. So I'll remind you of a couple of things. Firstly, vendor bidding. Nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bids are concerned, folks. We only use vendor bids if there's only one person participating in the auction. It is not bidding against you, it's bidding with you. It's working alongside you to get you to that negotiating platform. Only use if there's only one bidder. If there's 2, then we'll leave it entirely up to you. But at that level, folks, where we're submitting vendor bids, disclosing them as vendor bids, it is simply our vendor saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you wish to purchase our property, you will need to be above that level. So a straightforward process, and again, it is there to assist you, to get you to that negotiating platform. If you're not at that level, then sorry, we can't help you. Happy to answer any questions before we proceed to our first property this afternoon. Some great offerings here this afternoon, folks. No? Excellent, everybody's all good to go. Now, just a quick reminder, folks, property number 63, Cardigan Parade, marketed by Kelly and Kyra Ormsby. That auction was scheduled for this afternoon. Vendors working hard at the moment to make sure that everything is all tickety-boo and perfectly presentable and signed off for your purchase. So that auction has been postponed to the 18th of April, and I'm sure Kelly and Kyra will have advised you of that. So if you are watching via the live stream, then you've got a bit more time to get your ducks in a line. That property is now being auctioned on the 18th of April. So this brings us to number 1 for the afternoon, folks. Number 9, Katikati Grove. Certainly one of our top salespeople from our Papamoa office, needing no introduction, Charlotte Gardner. She's been marketing this approximately 1,000 square metres of pure potential. I think that's probably the easiest way to summarise this site over there, and a great location indeed there, Charlotte. We look at the legal aspects. As I mentioned, it's 1,000 square metres more or less. It's a freehold estate. They don't come any better than that here in Aotearoa. And of course, record of title SA 46A. Folio 349 describes all those legal aspects as well. Being 20 working days from today's date is our settlement date, obviously being bare land flexibility. If you want to bring that forward, then and get your architect on the job quickly, then talk to Charlotte, she'll facilitate that. And of course, being bare land, there are no chattels that come with the sale as well. So moving on with a few pearls of wisdom as to why you should bid and buy this property, folks. Firstly, you've got no restrictive covenants. It is definitely a blank canvas that presents absolute unparalleled opportunity for crafting your dream home or further development should you so wish, depending on what your desires are. But these properties are as rare as hen's teeth, so to say. The opportunity for you to build your dream home there and indulge in coastal living at its finest. It is an absolute remarkable piece of land there. Potential for you for something extraordinary is absolutely unmistakable here with that 1,000 square metres more or less. The opportunity to create something that will surely be the envy of those that know you personally, or those that see it will be the envious, that they'll be so envy of you, they will want to get to know you. So, in your hands, buyers, where we say go for this one? Who would you like to start your way? I'll leave it entirely up to you. Start your way wherever you like. Happy to work alongside you here today. If you're in that position of cash, now's your chance. Otherwise, we simply close it, and Charlotte will keep working with the buyers that she's had expressing a little bit of interest, unable to bid in cash today. Looking for an opening bid now. If I don't get an opening bid, folks, so I'm simply going to set the property aside and we'll carry on with the marketing. Quite happy to do so. Auction is only phase 2 of a 3-phase process. Phase 1 was leading up to today. We're currently in phase 2. At the moment I close the auction, we move straight into phase 3 and work with those conditional buyers afterwards. We'd like to open it up. Not going to suggest a figure. First call for a start. Second time. Third, last opportunity, in or outs. Oh, obviously no cash today, Charlotte. We're going to close the auction, hand it back to you. I know you've got people that are expressing interest in the property, and I'm sure you'll be working with those people going forward. Right, moving straight along. Number 1, Kahuna Rise. Another one of our top marketing consultants that needs no introduction, Nicholas Maloney, working out of our EVES on the Lake, EVES to the Lakes office there, doing a sterling job as all our salespeople do. And this one here, well, I think your description of this in your marketing was absolutely appropriate for this one. Sophisticated mood in a prime position. So it's certainly got that as well. It's a property that showcases all the impeccable credentials there of its 2022 build. So really what happens here is this sophisticated abode is equipped with all the features desired if you are looking for modern day living. When we look at record of title 815413, it's a freehold estate, 610 square metres more or less, and you also get that undivided 1/9 share in 810 square metres as well. So a generous parcel of land that comes with this one. 10 working days, Nicholas, is still our settlement date.
That's correct.
A bit of flexibility around there. Any changes to the channels list at all?
No runs.
All that's circulated, so there you go. The black and white themed luxury kitchen, well, it's got those dazzling quality appliances as well. That wonderful island bench as you see there on the screen, and of course the kitchen incorporates that full scullery with a sink in it as well, and absolute loads of storage. So, if you're anything like my kitchen, lots of bits and pieces in there. It was interesting hearing them on the radio yesterday talking about bits and pieces in the kitchen that never get used. Well, if you've got lots of those, you don't have to part with them. There's plenty of storage of them here at number 1 Kahuna Rise. The open plan lounge and dining areas opposite this area are anchored by the attractive timber laminate flooring as well, so that touch of class is there for you. No problem to move the party outdoors as well here, because you've just got that seamless flow as you're witnessing there on the screen on the left hand side. In zone for a short drive to Tauranga and Tauranga schools as well. Main arterial routes not too far away. Everything's nice and nearby for commuters, those that want to give the old credit card a bit of a thrashing at the Tauranga crossing as well. And as you've got that charming wood cafe precinct out there as well. So a great place. That's probably why you live out there, Nicholas. It's just down the road from here. So in your hands, guys, who would you like to start your way? Looking for that cash interest. That's all I'm here for to deal with today. I leave it up to these guys to work with the conditional buyers. I'm just here to work with you. Cash buyers, where would you say go? You can continue looking at me, folks. You don't have to look away when I'm calling for an opening bid. I'm here to be your friend. I'm here to help you today. Not here to be your enemy. No point in looking at the floor either. The cleaners came through last night. If there was any scraps left over from the Bailey's options yesterday, we picked them all up, so no money on the floor. Where do we say go for this one? Number 1, Kahuna Rise. If you don't bid and buy here today, folks, I can tell you now you're going to be disappointed very quickly, because I know this guy over here on my right hand side is going to be slapping one of our sold stickers on that signboard in no time. It's a great opportunity. First call, second, last chance for cash interest. Okay, we'll close this one as well there, Nicholas. I know you've got people that you've been talking to on this one. Our vendors are very, very keen to be working with buyers. So if you're looking for something like this, if you're watching on the live stream, folks, have a think about what I said about this property. Jump online, have a look at Nicholas and marketing, contact him, because I can tell you now, our vendors are very keen to talk to somebody very quickly indeed. Passing it back to you, Nicholas, and I know we're going to have a contract on that property in no time if you'll work. We're moving straight along, 35 Jane Way. Ron Melville is over here on my right hand side, working out of our Papamoa office. And you've been working alongside Julie Parkinson from our Bethlehem office, unable to be here with us today. So this property here, folks, a unique property, and Julie and Ron have both been urging you not to let this gem slip away. And a gem is exactly what they have been talking about. The legal aspects of it being a freehold estate. We've got 458 square metres of land, more or less, being the best you can buy in New Zealand. Plus you get an underwritten 1/14 share in 3,239 square metres. And record of title 596135 confirms all those legal aspects. 20 working days from today, Ron. It's not our settlement date. Bit of flexibility around that. Ron's a good negotiator, so if you need that alternative date, he'll look after that for you. Channels list. Now we did have the automatic garage door remote was added to the channels list, so that's an added bonus for you, folks, if it does stay. Any other changes, Ron? No, all good to go. So you've got a unique opportunity here, folks. So family catering. If that needs taking care of, then this certainly does that for you. You've got that lower level of the home that incorporates a kitchenette and the bedroom and separate bathroom as well. So that facilitates everything because it's got its own private entrance there. It's got its own private courtyard. You've got dedicated parking for guests, so they can pretty much come and go as they please without disturbing you upstairs in your main living area. Well, that upper level, folks, it enjoys that elevated positions where the windows really do frame that outlook over the inner estuary. It really is, I think, fair to say about this one, Ron, it's just one of those homes that's a practical home in every sense of the way, isn't it? just a great family home. You've got room for extended families, independent teenagers. You can run an Airbnb. Perhaps if Granny comes to stay, she can stay downstairs, or maybe you can take in a boarder. So a plethora of options there for you as well. So in your hands today, buyers, number 35, Jane Way, here for your consideration. What sort of level might it be? I know Ron and Julie have been working with a strong conditional buyer on this one that is waiting to do something. So the vendors are quite happy to talk to cash interest today. Where do we say go? First call. Second, last chance, in or out. Okay, we'll keep working with those buyers that have been expressing that interest there, Ron. One of them, absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. We've identified buyers to work with, just not quite in that position of cash. Auctions now closed, conditional offers. Well, conditional buyers, you can come forward at any time. Straight along there, folks. As you see, Robin's just bought 39 Leap Crescent up on the screen, and of course, Jan Booth, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, has been marketing this property as well. Now, Jan, we did have a buyer that was expressing interest, and you advised me that that's no longer, but we do have a conditional offer ready to be signed and presented to our vendor straight after. Absolute transparency here at EVES Auctions, folks. If you don't buy it in cash today, you will be in a multiple offer afterwards. So give it your best shot here, because what we're looking for here is, looking at here rather, is a contemporary family home that offers the perfect blend of modern living. You've got that convenience and relaxation that goes with it as well. So whether you're starting a family or whether you're enjoying retirement or about to enjoy retirement, then this property here has got to be an absolute cracker to cater for your needs. 702428 is the record of title number that describes the property in the South Auckland Registry Office. 375 square metres, more or less, is all you need here. You don't need much because you've got everything in hand. So you don't need to be looking after grounds and everything. You've got everything close by, and of course that's a freehold estate as well. 15 working days from today's date is your settlement date, with flexibility around there, Jan. Again, Jan's another one of our top negotiators. If you need a different date, then Jan will facilitate that for you. Channels list any additions, deletions there, Jan, so all is circulated there, so no worries there. You've got the kitchen and dining area. Well, that cascades into the living space and really does create that open, airy, clean living atmosphere, doesn't it, Jan? It's just nice and fresh and crisp. Step outside, you've got that sunny outdoor entertaining area, absolutely ideal for those lazy weekend barbecues, or simply sitting back and just soaking up the sun, because it's all nicely orientated for you to achieve that as well. Strolls to the beach, parks, reserves and walking trails, well, that's why you don't need anything more than the 375 square metres more or less. The opportunity to chill at home, or for you sports enthusiasts, you'll appreciate that Gordon Spratt Sports Grounds not too far away for you to enjoy as well. Back home, you've got the double glazed windows throughout. That really is one of those homes that offers excellent insulation, noise reduction, and that creates a very peaceful and comfortable atmosphere all around. Like I said, Jan's got a neat folder over there, and in that folder is an offer ready to go. Cash buyers, now's your chance, stamp your mark. You do that with an opening bid, otherwise I'll simply close it, and I reckon, knowing the way you work, Jan, you're going to send me a text message sort of either. Well, I'm actually flying out to Christchurch this afternoon. I reckon by the time I land in Christchurch, I'm going to turn my phone on. There's going to be a text message there from you telling me that you've got it under contract. See? She's good. I know she is. First call, second, last chance, and we're out. All right, you up for the challenge there, Jan? I'll be landing at about 6:15 in Christchurch. I want that text message saying me that it's under contract. No pressure. I know you will. Right, so Charlotte's back up the front here, offering her second property for the afternoon, folks. This one here is at 23 Serena Quay there. It's homely, it's inviting, it's overly accommodating on comfort. this is a very enticing property that really does have something for everyone. Let's cover off the legal aspects and then I'll cover off some of those things that it has got for you. 168616 is the record and title number that confirms the legal aspects of it. 587 square metres of land, more or less, and of course that's freehold as well. Now some additional channels were added just this morning. There's 2 smoke alarms. The security system has been added, but there's no code for that, so it's as is. But it does stay. So you're just going to get somebody in, sort that code out, and then Bob's your uncle. You've got the security system up and running. There is a clause in the contract authorising early release of the deposit. It's quite standard at this time of the year, being transitioning from one financial year to the other. 20 working days from today's date. Charlotte with our 7th day. Any other changes to the channel system apart from those that we added? So there we go, folks. So back to the property itself. It's got that highly functional kitchen that provides, liberal working spaces for any home cook. And you really are going to have lots of fun in your new kitchen, cooking up a storm there. Outdoor living, well, that's where the magic of nostalgia really begins at number 23 Serena Key. You've got that choice to dine undercover or alfresco in privacy, and thanks to the tall fencing and planting wrapping the perimeter, you really have got some nice seclusion if you do enjoy privacy. Positioned in a family-friendly neighbourhood there, very like-minded neighbourhood I must add as well. You'll enjoy the nearby conveniences, excellent school zoning here from 23 Serena Key, plus you get that seamless access to the picturesque parks and reserves that surround you and form your neighbourhood. So, in your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? Number 23 Serena Key. Here to work with the cash. They used to call me Grant the friendly auctioneer, but I don't seem to be attracting many friends in the auction room. Maybe I'll just set this one aside and hand over to Jordan. Looking for an opening bid now? Happy to suggest a figure for you?
930.
930, a little lighter than where I would have started, but that's okay. I'm happy to work alongside you there at 930. But welcome aboard the Imam and enjoy the journey. At $930,000, happy to take $20,000 rises from here. 930, the money over here on the left-hand side. Who takes me to 950? First call, second, last chance. Are we in or outs? Happy to work alongside you then at 950 mammoths with me. 950, 970 would be the next retort there. At 950 it's with me. Be clear, it's a vendor bid at this point in time. 970 can I say for you?
960.
Needs to be 70, ma'am. Sorry, too early for the 20s at this juncture. 970? 970 it is. At $970,000, there it is over here on the left-hand side. 970,000. Still travelling in the 20s at this point in time, folks, away from my instructions at this juncture. And I'd have to say, better value than that at this sort of property as well. At $970,000, are we in or out? First, second, third, and final opportunity for you. No registered telephone bidders, it's entirely over to you. Working alongside you then, ma'am, at 970, it's with me. Vendor bid at $970,000. Take me to 990, that'll be the next retort there. 990, sorry. 990, it's with me. $990,000. Vendor bid at this juncture. You need to be on top of that to have the opportunity to work with ourselves. Take me through the threshold, $1,010,000. Pause the auction. Give you the opportunity to discuss at that level. Give me a little bit of time to think.
Take 995. That's fine.
There need to be a little better than that, ma'am, to give you the opportunity. $1,010,000, and I don't go any further. I'll pause the auction, give you that opportunity to talk to our sellers at that level. What about $1 million? Round it at $1 million.
Sorry.
If not, why not? Better value than that. Take me to $1 million, or give you that opportunity to talk. It's only an extra $5 on top of what you offered me before. Trying to meet you halfway here. Yep. Million.
Yep.
And $1 million it is. Should have been a dentist. Looked like pulling teeth, but that's okay. There are important decisions here. And $1 million even, folks. I call it 3-4 times. Once, twice, third. Last opportunity. Trevor, the bid's over here at $1 million. Can you see me and help the lady, please?
Yes.
Well, that concludes my offerings today, folks. I'll be back to you to conclude Serena Key. But in the meantime, I'm going to head straight over to Georgia Silverite to offer you the remaining properties for the afternoon.
All right, well, yes, like Grant has just said, Jordan Silverite is my name. I'll continue on the good work that's already been laid out in front of you here. We'll be back with the result on that one shortly, just letting the conversation take place. But otherwise, we'll move forward. I don't need to remind you of all the conduct. I notice most of the faces here have been here since 1 o'clock. But of course, just a gentle reminder, it is cash unconditional buyers here in the auction room. Now, 281B Lund Road, Durrell Green, marketing this one here, working out of our Katikati office, and this wonderful offering you'll see here, nestled really nicely amongst lush trees and greenery. It really is your private haven, and it's just waiting for you right there, right in amongst all of that native bush for you. Now let's take a look. It's a freehold estate. It's 9,304 square metres more or less, so a hefty sort of parcel of land for you. The unique identifier is SA70C folio 57. Now you've got 30 working days to get all your affairs in order, maybe book the moving truck and organise some friends to help you out there. That's your, of course, your settlement date, your move-in date. The further terms of sale page, I'll touch on that really briefly for you guys. It's 23, the vendor should not remove any improvement or fixture on the land. 24, the vendors will, until the settlement date, manage the land on the property in a good husband-like manner. And 25.0, the purchaser acknowledging and accepting the purchaser to be fully informed aspects of the property or buildings thereon may not comply with Building Act or Building Code, and accordingly the vendor warranties pursuant to clauses 9.35 and 9.36 of the general terms they're hereby deleted. Well, let's take a look now. The dining space, you'll see on the screen in a moment there, whether it's indoor or outdoor, you've got our fresco options. Going to extend really nicely off that nice functional and user-friendly kitchen space that you get here as well, allowing you to really reconnect. And like I say, you can do so inside or maybe out on the deck there with a drink in hand. You've got smart modern living that really makes that nice country-inspired charm. You have the 4 bedrooms, the 3 living areas, and split across both levels there. A really good place for the family to be able to sort of connect, but also spread out should they wish to do so. And you are only 5 minutes from the Katikati town centre. You can retire home to your nice relaxing little haven that you've got here. Maybe a nice stroll after work to just really wind down, a gin in hand. You've got some local trails around the property there. Good way to really rejoice in the good buying decisions that you made today, buyers. So, look, enough from me. I'll put it to you. Start us away. Opening bid, opening offer. That's what we call for here for 281B Lund Road. Grant scare them all off. I'll give you a chance, buyers. Once is your call. Twice. Third opportunity. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash right now. There's a conditional buyer hanging in the wings. Certainly interested. Conditional buyers. We'll close the auction then if I see nothing. We'll close it. Yep, and we'll close it and we'll deal with the conditional buyers. I know you'll be pretty busy this afternoon getting some offers on paper there. Good luck to you and your salad on that one, Darrell. Alright then, let's continue on. Up the front of the room here, Owen Phelps, Amy Gray. Big smiles on their faces, wonderful to have them here. And they've been smiling throughout the marketing campaign, taking you through this wonderful property at 12/162 Waihi Road. Now, when you're looking at bolstering the investment portfolio, maybe looking for a modern first home, a tidy downsized option, there's plenty to love for everyone here on Waihi Road. Now let's take a look. It's a Strathman freehold, principal unit 12, and that record of title being 743115. Now you've got 20 working days to sort your affairs here. Make sure you are ready come move-in day. A little bit of flexibility potentially for the right buyer, but otherwise 20 working days, that's the one we're working to. And you've got your channels list, a nice gentle reminder for you on the screen there, taken straight out of the documentation, all there to greet you on move-in day. Now, modern kitchens, they can make all the difference sometimes. And, well, sometimes life feels like it's running a million miles an hour. Well, you can really sort of stop, slow down, and make the most. You've got a functional, attractive cuisine hub just waiting for you right here. All your meals, absolutely delicious, cooked here. It really takes the hassle out of everyday living. You've got, of course, this accompanies that great open living space that you'll see on the screen behind me here. Maybe you could flow straight out to the patio if you felt like it, straight off that living there. Maybe a barbecue late in the evening or an early morning caffeine hit. The options are there for you, and that's, of course, if you're not sitting there. I mean, that sofa looks pretty comfortable and inviting right now as well. You've got low maintenance living buyers, that frees up all of your time, your important and precious time. You can spend your weekends out and about, you've got easy access to the city, maybe head over to the Mount Monanui there. You can do the things that you really want to do with all the low maintenance that comes with this wonderful lifestyle here at 12/162 Waihi Road. Put it to you now, buyers, you know the drill, start us away and we'll see if we can help you out. I'll call it 3 times like you know I will. Once is your chance. Twice. Third opportunity then. Alright, Owen, Amy, doesn't like we've got the cash in the room. A little bit more work to do, we'll close the auction. And knowing your wonderful work, it won't be long before we see a big sold sticker out the front. Good luck. No problem at all. Alright, well again, if you have just joined us, welcome along, and if you've been here from the start, we appreciate you sticking around. It's 79 Kings Ave, Rebecca Wilson, Sarah Garnett marketing this property proudly, of course, as they always do. A wonderful offering for you here in Marstua. Comfort, convenient, and lifestyle. Well, often cliche words in real estate, but sometimes you have to say them, you have to talk about them, because that's exactly what you're buying today at 79 Kings Ave. Now, you'll see it as a freehold estate, 609 square metres more or less. The record of title is SA 32A, folio 408. You've got 10 working days from the date of the agreement or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, and then you get to move in and enjoy that Matua lifestyle you've been waiting for. A few channels on the screen there just to greet you when you do move in, and your further terms of sale page 23, purchaser acknowledging the floor plan provided in the LIM report dated the 28th of February of this year does differ from the as-built plan of the property. You've been advised to seek legal advice around that one and how that might affect you buyers. But otherwise, we'll take a look at the property and let's see what we've got. Every corner of the home, it exudes space, it exudes comfort. You've got the option to maybe move right in and just start enjoying from day one, or perhaps you want to upgrade it, enhance it a little bit further if you like there. You can maybe put it on an extra bedroom or 2, maybe a bathroom change, some renos, up to you, but you've got a wonderful space just waiting for you here. But there is definitely potential for some value add should you wish. Now, light and bright, you've got a really functional layout that will have you spending all of your time doing the things in life that you really want to do, you value, because your time's important. We understand that, and you get to do that here, you get to capitalise on that, whilst of course being in the comfort of your wonderful new home here in that desirable neighbourhood. Now, with the park as your neighbour, there's plenty of options. If maybe you want to stretch the legs or maybe take the pooch out for a stretch as well, no problem. You've got local walkways all nearby. Location, you can't deny it's wonderful, buyers. I'm going to put it to you now that you know we do have registered telephone interest today. But happy to work with you, buyers. What do we say? Who starts us away? $950. Good start, sir, at 950,000. Happy to work with you there at 950. Good luck. And I put it to the rest of the room now. What do we say? Is it a 20,000 travel from here? But at 950, I've got it in the centre of the room. Once is the chance. Do we say 70 anywhere? Got you on the phone there with your buyer now at 970 there. At 970,000, we come back for 90.
No.
$1 million. Good move. Don't listen to the auctioneer. He doesn't know anything. at $1 million. Nice square the ledger. $1 million out the front here. Came to buy the property and showing good intent. 79 Kings Ave, $1 million now. Travel in 20 if you like, put a 20 on top. But I've got up here, at 20 we go. At $1,020,000 now. 40. And 40, straight back, no thinking about it. At $1,040,000 now, at 1040. The screen will correct itself in a moment, sir. I've got you there at $1,040,000. We can make it 45 if you want, but I've got it at 40 in your favour. Against you?
Yep, 160.
And 60 now. $1,060,000. At 1060, make it 80. 90. Even better, I told you. I know nothing, sir. At $1,090,000 with 30,000 now. At 1090. Once the chance. Welcome any further interest, but it looks like it's 2 in the race. And 1-1 now, 10. We challenge it at 20 rise. Or have we got them there at 1-1? 1-1 on the phone. Okay then at 1,100,000. 1-1 and 1-1 and 20. Got you there at 1-1 and 20. Good move. And at 1-1 and 20. $1,120,000 and 30 now. 1-1 and 30. And 50. Here we go. Strong move at 1-1 and 50. Buyers, make it very clear. We play for keeps today at 1-1 and 50. I call it on the market there for you at 1-1 and 50. And 60, just the 10. Puts them back in front though. Can I say 70, even 80? 80, like that at 1-1 and 80. $1,180,000. Against you on the phone. I check the room, make sure I'm not missing anyone. But at 1-1 and 80, looks like it's good news at this stage, sir. But at 1-1-80, triple O, I call it 3 times. Once the chance. Have we seen your best on the phone? 5 puts you in front, even a single. But at double 180, twice the call. Third chance, no further interest. We're on the market. We play picks. I've seen the buyer's bets. We go. Sold. Papamoa, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations, of course, well done to our sellers as well. Alright, well a big congratulations as they exit the room there, and well done to those parties. We move forward down 54 Harrier Street. You see it on the screen. Folks, I'll just get your attention. If you are here, we'll get your attention on the screen. Folks, if you wouldn't mind, if we're going to continue the conversations, wonderful spot right outside that door there. Perfect place, acoustics, can't get better. Okay, appreciate that. 54 Harrier Street, wonderful property here. Sally property, working out of our EVES office down there at the Tauranga crossing. This one here, maybe you might have dreamt of having that really good connection with family, a good balanced lifestyle. Sometimes we struggle to get it all right. Well, it certainly gets easier when you live in a place like this. 54 Harrier Street. You'll see it's a freehold estate, 399 square metres, more or less. The record title being 329130. Your settlement dates, 10 working days from the date of the agreement. You've got a rather healthy list of chattels all there to read you as well. Note the further terms of sale page, just authorising 23, authorising and directing an early release of deposit as far as from the solicitor of the seller there. 24, the purchaser acknowledged that they've been fully informed building consent and all code compliance. It's not been issued for the laundry sink in the garage, and therefore 9.35 and 9.36 in the contract no longer apply to that non-permitted work. Now, upstairs, from your functional kitchen and your open living space, you can just flow out to the decking area there, where you've got wonderful views. Maybe you head out over the Waimaku stream, you can see out to the ocean as well. So the views, you can't argue with it. It'll certainly make that morning cup of joe just taste even better there. Of course, easy to entertain. You've got open spaces like this that you can see here. Really nice to sort of sit back, relax. If you've got guests, maybe you can have them over, no problem at all. Downstairs, a well-considered reno. Let's see that granny flat really cater for the extended families, or maybe as a perfect guest space for regular visitors. You've got Yatting Park right in the backyard. Essentially, you pretty much get to enjoy all the walks that are right there. Maybe a picnic down there one night might be a nice option. You'd have a barbecue, go for a walk through there, take the dog for a walk. There's so many options. You've got shopping close by as well. You can head down to Brereton, maybe down to Fraser Cove. Everything's greatly located. Greatly? I'll look that up to check that's a word. But we'll move forward, buyers, with you. I'll call you now for an opening bid. Opening offer, what do we say? Who starts us away?
760.
760. Got you there at the back of the room there at 760,000. Happy to work with you and good luck there at 760,000. But suggest a 20,000 rise from there at 760,000. And at 60, at 760 now. I've got it. First the call. Do we say 80 anywhere, buyers? Twice chance. Third opportunity. Okay, happy to go there as a vendor bid, sir, at 780 and welcome in at 800 now. But at 780, got you on the nod there at 800 now. Nice and even, squared the ledger at 800,000 and a chase of 20 rise from here, but I've got it in the back row at 800,000. Once the call then, do I say 20 more? Twice. Third chance. Okay, go there again on behalf of the vendor at 820, but welcome you back at 40. At 820, I've got it at a vendor bid. Need to see you on top of that, and we work with you if there's nothing further. Once the chance then at 820. Twice the call. Third opportunity at 820 on that vendor bid. I'll say 30 for you, sir. Split the difference. See if we can help you at that level. Got you there at 830 then. Work with you here, and we'll call it 3 times like I'm obliged. Nothing further, we pause and talk. Once, twice, third chance. Pause the auction. Sarah, we've got the buyer on the back row. We'll see if we can help him out there.
Well, back we go, folks. Number 23, Serena Key at $1 million even. Now, vendors are very clear. Grant, work a little bit harder, and I'm happy to do so at that sort of level as well. At $1 million, you need to be better than that to buy this property, folks. It is not for sale. If you wish to purchase the property, put anything else on top, otherwise I simply close the auction, hand it back to Charlotte and continue her work out there finding a buyer prepared to pay more than $1 million. Once, twice, third, last opportunity, and we're out. Auction's closed, but we welcome you folks to put that offer on paper, and we'll leave that with the vendor for consideration. But at this stage, anybody can come forward with an offer. Just talk to Charlotte at our EVES Papamoa office. Passing you now back to Jordan for the rest of the auctions for the afternoon. Thank you.
Thanks, Grant.
All right, we'll continue forward. 5, Strathmore Way in Matua, Helen Gladden, marketing this one here. Wonderful property you've got the opportunity to take buyers through here, and the sunshine like that every single time you went through a property like this. It's one of those unlisted chattels that you get, but don't quote me on it, buyers. You've got an opportunity to get involved here in that vibrant Matua community. The Good Family Home offers, it really offers you a nice lifestyle to accompany the good quality of living that you've got. You'll pretty much move in and feel like you're winning from one buyer's freehold estate. You'll see it there, 847 square metres, more or less. The record title is SA 23B, folio W25. 20 working days, a rather standard amount of time to get all the boxes packed and make sure you've got that moving truck arriving on time. And of course you've got a chattels list there, a really healthy chattels list all to greet you. Now, you'll see at the bottom there the further terms of sale. Bear with me while I cover it off for you. 23 included in the chattels is that best way above ground pool, including all that associated pool equipment there. Now, the vendor warranties in clause 9.31 do not apply to the pool and the associated equipment. You confirm you've satisfied yourself with the requirements in regards to the total and the City Council pool requirements, essentially. So no vendor warranties in respect to the Pools Amendment Act there and the swimming pool situation. But I can tell you, based on the temperature change we've experienced over the next couple of days, you've probably got a few months up your sleeve before you need to worry about getting back in the pool again. Cathedral-like ceilings, let's take a look at them. There they are on the screen for you buyers. They enhance that sense of space that you've got throughout that open plan kitchen, living and dining where the conversations, well, they can just continue to flow, even if you do find yourself on that awful dreaded cooking duty. Well, not a dreaded cooking duty. You cook here, you can keep the conversation flowing, a nice, really good, friendly space to be in. You've got 3 bedrooms, 2 living spaces, plenty of space to find a nice quiet spot should you wish to do so. Maybe relaxation's more up your alley. Well, certainly a nice little spot there, let the sun shine through. Good place for a good book on a Sunday morning, maybe. You've got a large backyard room for maybe a veggie patch, some additional trees, maybe some fruit trees out there as well if you wish to do so. Ideal for the kids to play, maybe some backyard cricket, there's some room for it. I'd be headed out to the patio though if it were me. That's where I'd be spending my time. Flows straight off that living room, really expanding your entertaining space here. Matua, it offers a really great opportunity. You've got good schooling nearby, shopping, walkways. You're kind of ticking all of the boxes here, buyers, at 5 Strathmore Way. So I'll put it to you, give you an opportunity, happy to work with you, but you tell us where you want to start away.
920.
920. Good start at 920,000 there, 920 up the middle. Good luck at 920. At 920, I chase a 20,000 rise from here, but at 920, I've got it with the gentleman in the middle here.
950.
At 950 now, 950, good move there, a 30,000 rise at 50. What do we say? Do we match it with a 30 or happy to work in a 20?
970.
And 70 now. At 70 puts you back in front at 970 and work with you again. And 90, 20 on the go we there are now at 990
Million?
Million 10?
No, just a million.
Just a million.
Yeah.
I'll work with you, sir. Don't have favourites in the room, just the highest bidder, and at the moment it's you at $1 million. But I'll offer you the same courtesy, of course, then.
Yeah,
10,000 we go. Look what we've started now. At $1,010,000, it puts you back in front there, sir. Against you now, but an opportunity for you as I call it once. Twice the call then. Third chance at $1,010,000. We talk to the highest bidder. Pause the auction there. Craig, we've got the buyer on the side of the room. We'll have a conversation, see if we can help them out. We'll continue on, 138 Dixon Road in Papamoa. Debbie and Shane Laidlaw marking this one proudly, and certainly a wonderful offering for you buyers. If you ever get the opportunity to head over to the beachy side of town, make sure you take a good stroll down here. Take a look at this one. It's a wonderful offering, a really good sized site, just one block back from the beach. It caters brilliantly to maybe larger families who can really utilise the upper and lower levels as well. Let's take a look at its legal description. You'll see it's a freehold estate, 856 square metres more or less. The record of title being SA 19A, folio 869. 20 working days, rather standard amount of time to get everything sorted for you buyers, but then you get to move in and enjoy that coastal lifestyle. And of course your chattels list once again on the screen to remind you. Clause 23, further terms of sale, clause 23, clause 9.31 of the general terms and conditions vary the extent the vendor not having been in occupation of the property, doesn't make any warranties as regards to the chattels, plant systems, etc. that provide services to the property, rather standard when our vendor not living in the property. Now, offering versatile living across both levels. The main living and the sleeping quarters on that upper level, where that 80s build will, it's seen some recent freshening up in the form of the carpets and the paint, but still maybe some potential to add your own flavour should you wish to do so, boys. Certainly a really nice option though when you get inside. Downstairs, well, that's consented for family use. You've got the 2-bedroom flat, its own entrance. You could maybe a great option if you've got multi-generational, maybe grandma's coming to stay, or you've got the cousin or something living with you for a while. Well, certainly you catered for well there. Maybe a good sleep out if you want. You've got that sleep out the back there to add on. So if you do find yourself flooded, which you probably will with guests because of your location, well, don't worry, we've got everyone sorted here. You are, of course, I touched on it, only a block back from the beach. I can see a lifestyle really waiting for you here that you can truly capitalise on all those coastal activities. Your daily essentials, your shopping essentials just up the road. You can pretty much walk to them if you like there, but otherwise it's a minute or two in the car. Not far to go, guys, but I put it to you now. Starts away, do have registered telephone interest, but happy to work with you. Who starts it? 950. Got you there at 950,000 now at 950. Chasing 20,000 on the go from here, but at 950, good luck. At 950, 000. Once the call, absolutely 20,000 will be the next move on top. We say 70 anywhere, but I've got it here at 50, twice the chance. Third call, 950. Got you there at 70. Got you at 70 now, welcome in, and good luck to you, sir, at 970 000. We'll say 90 for you now, puts you back in front, but at 20,000 rise is where we travel.
90.
And 90 now, straight back at 90. Give you an opportunity to think about it, but at 990, back in front to my right. Once the chance, do we make it 1,010,000? Twice. Third chance at 990. Do we say 1,000,000 for you? No? Okay, well, sir, my instructions say I can pause and talk once we reach 1,000,000. So I need to see an improvement. But at the moment I've got you in front, make it 1,000,000, we'll pause and talk. Got you there, $1 million now, $1 million, we'll have a conversation. Call it 3 times, I'm obliged, but then we pause and talk. Once, twice, third, and final chance. Pause, Trevor, we'll have a conversation with the wire on the right side of the room there. Right, there we go. Still waiting, we've got 3 properties, having a little conversation with the highest bidder at the moment, but we'll continue forward. Lot number 12, you see on the screen there, 3 Guile Place. Kim Crawford, marking this one, working out of our lovely new office down there in the Cherrywood Shopping Centre. Now this one here, you ensure that you never really compromise on luxury or convenience, because you get it all and then some when you live in a property like this one here. 3 Guile Place in Pies Park, it's a freehold estate, 730 square metres more or less. The unique identifier, that is 329999. I haven't turned German, folks, I'm just reading it out as I see it. The channels list, you'll see it on the screen there. A couple of those negotiable there, but the dryer, refrigerator and washing machine excluded from the sale as per the documentation. You've got 20 working days, again, a good amount of time to get everything sorted. No doubt your solicitor and your bank, everyone will need that time, but otherwise you'll be moving in 20 working days from the date of sale there. Now, whether you're mastering the art of culinary creations or entertaining in one of those multiple living spaces, you can certainly be the envy of all your friends, the host with the most at a property like this. And you see it there, it doesn't get too much better. You've got an elevated decking overlooking the urban views and distant sunsets, of course, in the evening. Barbecues all summer long whilst the kids splash around in that swimming pool below. In fact, alfresco dining through the cooler months certainly an option too. You've got really nice indoor-outdoor flow leading straight out there as well, straight off your main living spaces. You've got the Tauranga crossing nearby, a nice coveted lakes location for you. You get that lifestyle, you get that convenience, and you get that absolute luxury when you live here. 3 Guile Place. It's luxury, it's pleasure. Who wants it? Who goes there? What do we say, buyers? Give you an opportunity. First chance, I call it to you now. Twice. Third opportunity, last chance. Cash interest. Nice and clear from the room, no cash in the room today, but we've certainly got good motivation ourselves. They're going to price the property today, and we're going to price that at $1,750,000. A good asking price there, a wonderful home that you get there for $1,750. If you are interested, make sure you get on the phone. Kim, your phone's going to be rather busy. I'd make sure you clear your afternoon. But certainly, if you are interested, give Kim a call. She'll be happy to help you out. Good luck to your sellers on that one there. Like I say, still waiting on a couple of results from earlier auctions. As soon as we have those, we'll be right there with you. Thank you. Okay, thanks for your patience. We'll go back now. 54 Carrier Street. You'll see it on the screen behind me. We paused our conversation with our lead bidder on that one. Confirm for me to increase your offer to $840,000. Thank you. And my instructions from our seller on the phone. At $840, we go on the market then. At $840,000, I go on the market and I sell it away to the highest bidder. I'll give you an opportunity, buyers, but at $840,000, if I see nothing further, I sell it now once, twice, third chance at $840. We go. Sold. Congratulations and well done. There we are. Okay, folks, we go back now. 5 Strathmore Way. Paused, had a conversation. We were at 1,010,000. Confirmed for me we're now at 1,050,000. Got you there. And my seller's instructions, we go on the market at 1,050,000. Yes, and we sell it away to the highest bidder today at 10,50. Got it here to make it clear. Once is the call. Pop something in top if you're interested, otherwise I sell it. Twice the chance. Third, final call at 1,050,000. We go. Sold. Congratulations, and of course, to our sellers there as well. Okay, while we've got your attention, we go 138 Dixon Road. Pause to conversators there. We've had an increase in offer. Our current bid stands now at 1,100,000. Confirmed for me at 1,100,000. And again, instructions at that level. We go on the market and we sell it to the highest bidder. So at 1,100,000, I put it to the rest of the room. Needs a single to be on top, but otherwise I sell it away. First chance. Twice. Nothing further. Third, final call. It goes. Sold. Congratulations at 1,100,000. And folks, that concludes our auctions for today. I do appreciate you coming out, and we will see you again next Thursday. We've got a really large list of properties up for auction then. Thank you.